My dear countrymen, Namaskar. Welcome to Mann Ki Baat. The whole nation is celebrating this festive season with great joy. We all celebrated Deepavali a few days ago, and now a large number of people are engaged in the preparations for Chhath Puja. Thekua is being prepared in homes. Ghat are beautifully decorated everywhere, and the markets are dynamic and vibrant. All around us, there is a confluence of devotion, a sense of belonging, and tradition. The dedication and devotion with which the women observing the Chhath fast preparation for this festival is in itself very inspiring. Countrymen, the great festival of Chhath is a reflection of the profound unity between culture, nature, and society. On the ghats of Chhath, every section of society stands together. These sites are the most beautiful example of India's social unity. Wherever you may be in the country or the world, if you get the opportunity, do participate in the Chhath festival. Experience this unique feeling for yourself. I bow to Chhathi Maya. I extend my best wishes for the great festival of Chhath to all the countrymen, especially the people of Bihar, Jharkhand, and Purvanchal. Countrymen, on this festive occasion, I had shared my feelings by writing a letter addressed to all of you. In the letter, I had mentioned the country's achievements which have made the festive season even more vibrant this time. In response to my letter, many citizens of the country have sent me their messages. Indeed, Operation Sindoor has filled every Indian with pride. This time, lamps of happiness were lit even in those areas that were once shrouded in the darkness of Maoist terror. People want the complete eradication of that Maoist terror which had endangered the future of their children. There is also great enthusiasm among the people regarding the GST Bachat Utsav. This time, another pleasant thing was witnessed during the festivals. In the markets, the purchase of indigenous goods has increased tremendously. In the messages that people have sent me, they have mentioned which indigenous items they have purchased this time. Countrymen, in my letter, I had also urged a 10% reduction in the consumption of cooking oil. And to this as well, people have shown a very positive response. Countrymen, I have also received numerous messages regarding cleanliness and the efforts being made in this regard. I wish to share with you such stories from different cities of the country that are very inspiring. In Ambikapur, Chhattisgarh, a unique initiative has been undertaken to clean the city of plastic waste. In Ambikapur, garbage cafes are being run. These are cafes where, in exchange for plastic waste, one is provided with a full meal. If a person brings 1 kilogram of plastic, they get lunch or dinner. And if someone brings half a kilogram of plastic, they are given breakfast. These cafes are run by the Ambikapur Municipal Corporation. Countrymen, a similar remarkable feat has been achieved by engineer Kapil Sharma ji in Bangalore. Bangalore is called the city of lakes, and Kapil ji has started a campaign here to give a new lease of life to the lakes. Kapil ji's team has revived 40 wells and 6 lakes in Bangalore and its surrounding areas. The remarkable thing is that he has involved both corporates and local communities in their mission. His organization is also associated with the tree plantation campaign. Countrymen, Ambikapur, and Bengaluru. These inspiring examples show that when one is determined, change is inevitable. Friends, I would like to share with you another example of an initiative aimed at bringing change. You all know that just as there are forests in the mountains and plains, and these forests hold the soil together. Mangroves along the seacoast are of similar importance for our mother nature. Mangroves grow in saltwater and marshy land and are quite an important and vital part of the marine ecosystem in the event of a disaster like a tsunami or cyclone. These mangroves prove to be very helpful. Countrymen, the Forest Department of Gujarat, understanding this importance of mangroves, has been running a special campaign. 5 years ago, teams from the Forest Department started the work of planting mangroves in Dholera, near Ahmedabad, and today the Dholera coast has mangroves spread over 3,500 hectares. The impact of these mangroves visible throughout the region today. In the ecosystem there, the number of dolphins has increased. Crabs and other aquatic creatures have also become more abundant than before. Not only this, now migratory birds are also arriving here in large numbers. This has not only had a positive impact on the local environment, but the fish farmers of Dholera are also benefiting. Friends, besides Dholera, mangrove plantation is also being carried out these days with great vigor in Kutch, Gujarat, where a mangrove learning center has also been established in Kori Creek. Friends, this is indeed the unique characteristic of plants and trees. No matter the place, they work for the betterment of every living being. That is why it has been said in our scriptures, Dhanya Mahiruha Yebhyo Nirasham Yanti Narthinaha. That the trees and plants are truly sacred when they provide for all. We too should certainly plant trees in whichever area we live. We must take the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam campaign further. My dear Kanthe, countrymen, of all the subjects we discuss in Mann Ki Baat, do you know what brings me the greatest satisfaction? Regarding this, I would say that the topics we discuss in Mann Ki Baat inspire people to do something good, something innovative for society. Through this, many aspects of our culture and our country come to the forefront. Friends, many of you will remember that. About 5 years ago in this program, I had discussed Indian breed Swan, that is dogs. I had urged the countrymen as well as our security forces to adopt Indian breed dogs because they adapt more easily and naturally to our environment and local conditions. I am happy to inform you that our security agencies have made very commendable efforts in this particular direction. The BSF and CRPF have increased the number of Indian breed dogs in their squads. The BSF's National Training Center for Dogs is in Tekanpur, Gwalior. Here, special focus is being placed on the Rampur Hound from Uttar Pradesh and the Mudhol Hound from Karnataka and Maharashtra. At this center, trainers are training the dogs in a better way with the help of technology and innovation. The training manuals for Indian dogs have been rewritten and upgraded so that their unique strengths can be brought to the fore and utilized more effectively at the CRPF's dog breeding and training school in Bangalore. Indian dogs like mongrels, Mudhol Hound, Kombai, and Pandikona are being trained. Friends, last year the All India Police Duty Meet was organized in Lucknow. At that time, a dog named Ria had captured everyone's attention. She is a Mudhol hound trained by the BSF. Ria won the first prize here, outperforming many foreign breeds. Friends, the BSF has now started a tradition of giving Indian names to its dogs instead of foreign names. Our indigenous dogs have also shown extraordinary courage. Last year, during a patrol in a Maoism affected area of Chhattisgarh, an indigenous dog of the CRPF had detected an 8 kilogram explosive. May. I congratulate the BSF and CRPF for the efforts they have made in this direction. By the way, I am also waiting for the 31st of October. This is the birth anniversary of the Iron Man Sardar Patel. Every year, on this occasion, special ceremonies are organized near the Statue of Unity in Ekta Nagar, Gujarat. The Ekta Divas parade is also held here, and in this parade, the capabilities of Indian dogs will once again be demonstrated. You should definitely take the opportunity to watch it. My dear countrymen, the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Patel ji is a very special occasion for the entire country. Sardar Patel, been one of the greatest personalities of the nation in modern times. His colossal personality embodied many qualities simultaneously. He was an extremely talented student. He excelled in his studies both in India and in Britain. He was also one of the most successful lawyers of his time. He could have earned more fame in advocacy, but inspired by Gandhiji, he dedicated himself completely to the freedom movement. His contributions to many movements from the Kheda Satyagraha to the Borsad Satyagraha are remembered even today. His tenure as the head of the Ahmedabad municipality was also historic. He gave the highest priority to cleanliness and good governance. We will all forever remain indebted to him for his contributions as the Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister. Friends, Sardar Patel also laid a strong foundation for India's bureaucratic framework. He made unparalleled efforts for the unity and integrity of the country. I urge all of you to definitely participate in the Run for Unity being held across the country on the 31st of October, Sardar Sahab's birth anniversary, and not alone, inspire others to join you. In a way, this should become an occasion for youth consciousness. The run for unity will strengthen unity. This is our true tribute to that great personality who wove India into a thread of unity. My dear countrymen, you all aware of my connection with tea, but today I thought, why not discuss coffee in Mann Ki Baat? You may remember last year in Mann Ki Baat, we had spoken about Araku coffee. Some time ago, many people from Odisha shared their feelings with me regarding Koraput coffee. They wrote to me requesting that Koraput coffee also be discussed in Mann Ki Baat. Friends, I have been told that the taste of Koraput coffee is wonderful. And not only that, apart from the taste, the coffee cultivation is also benefiting the people. There are also some people in Koraput who are cultivating coffee because of their passion. They had well paying jobs in the corporate world, but they love coffee so much that they entered this field and are now working successfully in it. There are also many women whose lives have been pleasantly transformed by coffee. Through coffee, they have attained both respect and prosperity. It has been rightly said, कोरापुट कॉफी अत्यंत सुस्वादु एहा ओडिशारा गौरव. Friends, Indian coffee is becoming very popular all over the world. Be it Chikmagaluru, Kurg, and Hassan in Karnataka, Pulni, Shevaroy, the Nilgiris and Annamalai regions in Tamil Nadu, the Biligiri region on the Karnatak-Tamil Nadu border, or Wayanad in Kerala, the Travancore and Malabar regions, the diversity of Indian coffee is truly remarkable. I have been told that our north east is also advancing in coffee cultivation. This is further strengthening the identity of Indian coffee across the globe, which is why coffee lovers say India's coffee is coffee at its finest. It is brewed in India and loved by the world. My dear countrymen, now in Mann Ki Baat, let us talk about a subject that is very close to all our hearts. This subject is our national song, India's national song, that is Vande Mataram. A song whose very first word brings a surge of emotion to our hearts. Vande Mataram. Vam, this one word contains so many emotions and immense energy. In a natural way, it makes us feel the affection of Mother India. It also makes us aware of our duties as the children of Mother India. In times of difficulty, the proclamation of Vande Mataram fills 140 crore Indians with the energy of unity. Friends, patriotism, love for Mother India. If this is a feeling beyond words, then Vande Mataram is the song that gives a tangible voice to that abstract emotion. It was composed by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay ji to bring life into an India that had become languid from centuries of slavery. Although Vande Mataram was written in the 19th century, its spirit was connected to the thousands of years old immortal consciousness of India. The Vedas had established a certain spirit as Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Prithivyaha, the foundation of Indian civilization. With his composition of a Vande Mataram, Bankim Chandra ji projected to the world the sacred relationship between the motherland and her children. In the world of emotions, as a mantra, friends, you must be thinking why I am suddenly talking so much about Vande Mataram. Actually, in a few days, on the 7th of November this year, we are going to enter the grand 150th year celebrations of Vande Mataram. 150 years ago, Vande Mataram was composed in 1896. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore sang it first time. Friends, in the singing of Vande Mataram, crores of countrymen have always felt an immense surge of patriotism. Our generations have witnessed a vibrant and magnificent form of India in the words of Vande Mataram. Sujalam Suflam Malayaj Shitalam Shashya Shamalam Mataram Vande Mataram. We have to build such an India. Uh, Vande Mataram will always be our inspiration in these efforts. Therefore, we must also make the 150th year of Vande Mataram memorable. We must carry forward this stream of culture and values for the coming generation. In the coming times, there will be many programs related to Vande Mataram. Many events will be organized in the country. I would like all of us, as citizens of the country, to also make spontaneous efforts to celebrate the glory of Vande Mataram. Please do send me your suggestions with the hashtag Vande Mataram 150. Hashtag Vande Mataram 150. I shall await your suggestions and we will all work to make this occasion historic. Dear Tat, Ved, my dear countrymen, upon hearing the name Sanskrit, what comes to our minds are our Dharma Grantho, Ved, Upanishad, Puran, Shastra, ancient knowledge and science, spirituality and philosophy. But at one time, along with all these, Sanskrit was also the language of conversation. In that era, studies and research were conducted in Sanskrit. Theatrical performances were also held in Sanskrit. But unfortunately, both during the period of slavery and even after independence, Sanskrit was continuously neglected. As a result, the fascination for Sanskrit among the younger generations also gradually diminished. But friends, now times are changing, and so is the time for Sanskrit. The world of culture and social media has given a new lease of life to Sanskrit. These days, many young people are doing very interesting work related to Sanskrit. If you go on social media, you will see many such reels where many young people can be seen talking in Sanskrit and about Sanskrit. Many people even teach Sanskrit through their social media channels. One such young content creator is Yash Salunke. The special thing about Yash is that he is both a content creator and a cricketer. His reel of playing cricket while speaking in Sanskrit has been greatly liked by people. Listen to this.
पश्यतु अहं कथं क्रीडामि
देवराजसेव्यमानपावनाग्निपङ्कजम् ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरम्
प्रातः नूतनं कन्दुकं गृह्णातु
नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरम्
इमं कन्दुकं सावधानेन पश्य च षटकाय ताडय
काशिकापुराधिनाथकालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे.
Friends, the work of two sisters, Kamla and Janvi, is also wonderful. These two sisters create content on spirituality, philosophy, and music. There is another young person's channel on Instagram called Kamla. The young friend who runs this channel not only provides information related to Sanskrit, but he also makes humorous videos in Sanskrit. The youth greatly enjoy these videos in Sanskrit. Many of you friends must have also seen the videos of Samasti presents her songs in Sanskrit in various ways. There is another young person, Bhavesh Bhimnathni. Bhavesh talks about Sanskrit sloks, spiritual philosophy, and principles. Friends, language is the carrier of the values and traditions of any civilization. Sanskrit has fulfilled this duty for thousands of years. It is heartening to see that now some young people are also fulfilling their duty towards Sanskrit. My dear countrymen, now I will take you into a flashback. Imagine the early period of the 20th century. At that time, far and wide, there was no hope of freedom in sight. Throughout India, the British had crossed all limits of exploitation. And in that era, for the patriotic people of Hyderabad, the period of oppression was even more terrifying. They were also forced to endure the atrocities of the cruel and ruthless Nizam. There was no limit to the atrocities upon the poor, the deprived, and the tribal communities. Their lands were snatched away. Additionally, heavy taxes were also imposed. If they protested against this injustice, even their hands were cut off. Friends, in such difficult times, a young man of about 20 years stood up against this injustice. Today, for a special reason, I am talking about that young man. Before revealing his name, I will tell you about his bravery. Friends, in that era when even speaking a word against the Nizam was a crime, that young man had given an open challenge to an officer of the Nizam named Siddiqui. The Nizam had sent Siddiqui to confiscate the farmers' crops. But in this struggle against tyranny, that young man put Siddiqui to death. He also succeeded in escaping arrest. Evading the tyrannical police of the Nizam, that young man reached Assam, hundreds of kilometers away from there. Friends, the great personality I am discussing is Komram Bhim. His birth anniversary was just celebrated on the 22nd of October. Komram Bhim did not live a very long life. He lived for merely 40 years. But in his lifetime, he left an indelible mark on the hearts of countless people, especially the tribal community. Immunity. He instilled new strength in the people struggling against the Nizam. He was also known for his strategic skills. He had become a great challenge for the Nizam's rule. In 1940, the Nizam's men assassinated him. I urge the youth to try and learn as much as possible about him. कोमरम भीम की ना विनम्र निवाली आयन प्रजल हृदयाల్లో ఎప్పటికీ నిలిచి ఉంటారు. Friends, on the 15th of next month, we will celebrate Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. This is the auspicious occasion of the birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda ji. I reverently pay my respects to Bhagwan Birsa Munda ji. The work he did for the country's independence and for the rights of the tribal community is incomparable. It was a matter of great fortune for me that I had the opportunity to visit Bhagwan Birsa Munda ji's village, Ulihatu in Jharkhand. I paid my respects there by applying the soil of that land to my forehead. Just like Bhagwan Birsa Munda ji and Kumaram Bhim ji, there have been many other great personalities in our tribal communities. I urge you to read about them. My dear countrymen, I received numerous messages from you for Mann Ki Baat. In these messages, many people discuss the talented individuals around them. I am very happy to read that work is being done on innovative ideas even in our small cities, towns, and villages. If you know of such individuals or groups who are engaged in transforming society with a spirit of service, please do let me know. As always, I will await your messages. Next month, we will meet in another episode of Mann Ki Baat. We will meet again with some new topics. Until then, I take your leave. Thank you all very much. Namaskar.